Beyonce has an album coming out, so it turns out that the Black is King visual thing and everything that came out over the past couple of weeks, like the single and all that stuff, is part of a larger project, which just kind of makes sense. Beyonce is the epitome of that kind of artist who can just say, I'm doing something, here's how you consume it, whatever. There's no need for like a whole media run up or anything like that. Like we were just talking about how a lot of artists had to cancel or just move around their dates. Some artists have just transcended the release cycle and can do it whenever they want to because they're just so big.
Yeah, there's one of those. The interesting thing though is it's going to be exclusively through Disney Plus.
Yeah, the visual album.
The visual album. Yeah. Which I don't know how that's going to work.
It's not too unusual. So here's what happened last time this happened, which I think was with Lemonade. And Tidal had I think Lemonade had a visual album. It was exclusive to Tidal, and back then all of Beyonce's
all the stuff was all on Tidal because
since then,
the Jigga Man.
Since then, the Carters have moved to Spotify.
The Carters.
And so I would expect that the regular streamable version will be available on Spotify within at least a week or so of it being on Disney Plus. But the visual album and like Beyonce is has her stature because as a performing artist, she's very good. So I think the visual album will be worth watching if you
definitely watching it.
Yeah, if you already have Disney Plus and want to get a free subscription to the Disney Vault, as I call it, then you might as well go ahead.
Fortunately, they own Star Wars, so they have me by the balls. So you know.
This is a slightly related story. I kept it out because it's too slim pickings, but it's kind of funny. Just like how Disney Plus is kind of flexing their audio muscles with what they can do and saying, okay, Beyonce's going to be exclusive, or this visual album's going to be exclusive to us. Spotify just made a play to have all of the audio podcast serial shows for the DC Cinematic Universe on Spotify podcasts. So it's kind of like a secret Joe Rogan deal they're doing on the side. That happened over the past couple of weeks. It's always, of course, these are bets because who knows if people are going to want to hear like a Batman and the Joker audiobook. I mean, like War of the Worlds and radio shows like that, like radio serial shows have been really popular. And I'm saying this word serial because like that's a big podcast that has a episodic format that did really well. So it's possible to have a good thing on their hands with this. But interesting releases and release styles come and go.
Always.
As years and years go by, and we talk about them all the time on Audioface.